Hi, good morning, friends. Today we will speak about various types of pranayams, just basic types of pranayams. And if you continuously do these pranayams, you will get lot of oxygen. And you know that our mind absorbs around 70% of the oxygen that we have. So it is very good and it will keep your entire body oxygenated, and this will help all the internal organs. These five pranayams that we'll be discussing. First one is Kapalbhati, second one is Bhastrika, third one is Anulom Vilom or Nadi Shodhan, fourth one is Brahmari, and the last one is the recitation or enchanting of Om. So I'll show it to you, each one of them, just for some seconds, and then you can do it on your own depending upon your capacity. So friends, the first pranayam that I'll show it to you is termed as Kapalbhati. In this pranayam, it is just like warming the entire body altogether, wherein you very vigorously carry out and throw the air out from your nostrils. You exhale more, and you can do it as per your capacity. But the only catch is that Kapalbhati and Bhastrika involve lot of action and aggression. So you do only if you are very fit, and if you have certain ailments like blood pressure and all this, you should kindly avoid this, or maybe do it under the consultation of the doctor. So firstly, I'll show you how Kapalbhati is done, and then you can do it maybe for 5 minutes or 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or even 10 minutes you can do it. We'll just close our eyes, take 2-3 deep long breaths so as to prepare our body for that. So we stop, friends. I have counted 100 and carried it out 100 times. Otherwise, I can go on and carry it out till maybe 500 or even 1000 also. But you do it as per your own stamina. So in this pranayam, basically, the hands will come out here on the sides, and while you exhale, the hands will go up, and thereafter then you inhale, the hands will come down, and the cycle will go on. I'll just show you once, and then we can do it as per the continuous cycle. Prepare yourself for Bhastrika. Eyes will remain closed. So this is one. So our hands go vigorously up, and then we exhale. If you do it regularly, you can increase it. But you may start with maybe 5 or 10, and then gradually increase to 20 maybe, and then you can you can have shifts of or sets of 5, or initially 5 a set of 5 cycles, increasing it to 10, or you can have 10 in one cycle and then stop for a while and then again go for 10, or progressively you can increase the frequency of the cycle of this Bhastrika pranayam. And relax. Slow, deep breathing, very, very slowly, so that the body and the breathing comes at the normal level. So friends, now we are preparing ourselves for the third pranayam, which is termed as Anulom Vilom and Nadi Shodhan. We call it as Nadi Shodhan because by this pranayam, the entire veins that we have, they are purified. Nadi means veins and Shodhan means purification of the veins. And you would just see that the internal organs, they do not get any exercise like kidney, liver and all. But I think because the when we have oxygen being supplied to them, so these organs also become healthier, and the entire veins, they become purified because whatever toxic elements would be therein, because of the oxygen part or the air part which they get, they become purified. So this is a very simple pranayam, and which anybody can do, and depending upon your own capacity, you should try this out. What we do is we close one nostril. Generally, close your right nostril and start from the left side. So from the left nostril, you just breathe in and count maybe 10, and then stop for a while, maybe count 20, and if you have the capacity, and then slowly exhale from the right side. So you start from the left, stop, and then exhale from the right side, and the basic ideal ratio is 1:2:4. So you start counting and inhale for 10 seconds, then stop for 20, and then very slowly exhale and take around 40 seconds to exhale out the entire air that you have inhaled. But this is an ideal one. So if you want to just inhale and don't want to stop the air with your nose, so please don't do it. If you are not comfortable, then exhale directly, but try to exhale slowly, and over a period of time, start stopping the air in your nose for some period of time. Ideal ratio is 1:2:4, and but then the one size does not fit all. It depends upon your own capacity and how you do it. Just see the demonstration. So right side we close by this right thumb, and from the left nostril I am breathing, inhaling. Just see. So what I have done is, I have inhaled, I have closed my right nostril, inhaled from the left one, counted 10, stopped, and by closing up my nose, and then stopped the air inside my nose, or stopped breathing for 20 seconds, because I counted 10, stopped for 20 seconds, and then very slowly exhaled for 40 seconds. Very slowly. And while you are exhaling and taking 4 times time, whether while you inhale, so therein try to compress your stomach in such a manner so that it goes inside, and even your this central part, nabhi, may touch inside. So the more you do, the better it is. So the entire air which is therein, you should be exhaling out, and with this lot many diseases, they can be cured. And while you are inhaling, in your own mind, you should think that while you are inhaling, all good things are coming to you. You're getting all good things, you're getting all blessings of the God, your own, you should form a picture of your own Ishtadev, or maybe your parents, or anybody whom you revere, maybe Mataji, or maybe Lord Krishna, or Guru Nanak Dev Ji, or maybe Jesus Christ, or even Prophet Muhammad, anybody whom you revere. You should form a picture in the mind, and then think that you are getting blessings from them while you are inhaling, and while you are exhaling, think that all the elements that you have in your body, diseases, toxicity, everything is going out. And you also, the central part should be compressed inside. How much you can do it basis upon your capacity. So let's do it again. And this circle comes from here, from left, and breathing, exhaling from the right hand side, and then you again, now breathe in from the right hand side, and the same then goes for the left. Just see. So now I'll show you the complete circle. So this is a complete circle which was Anulom Vilom or Nadi Shodhan, and you can do it as per your own capacity. Try to have, have maybe you can start off with 5 cycles wherein you start from the left hand side inhaling and goes to the right hand side, then inhale from the right hand side, then leave it at the left hand side. So this is one cycle. So you can start with 5 cycles, then gradually increase it to maybe 10, 20, 30, and or maybe time wise also you can go by maybe for 1 minute earlier initially, then go on to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, depending upon your own capacity. But this is a very good asana which I think everybody can perform, and it is not very vigorous also, but then speeding will be as per your own capacity, which is very important, you should kindly note. So these are the 3 we have already done. One was Kapalbhati, other was Bhastrika. This third one is the Anulom Vilom or Nadi Shodhan. Fourth that we do is termed as the Bhramari Pranayam, and this comes from Brahman. Brahman is your bhavra, and the sound that it makes is So generally what we do is, these are the 2 fingers, you put them in your ears, and then from this throat, not from the mouth but from the throat, you have to make this sound Om. Or generally what we can do is, you can create the sound of Om, not from the mouth but from the throat. So this anybody will do, and rather most advisable for patients, somebody who has the high BP and all. So this will try to stabilize the high BP also, and you will get lot of relief. You will get lot of mental satisfaction and peace while doing this. Just see. So these 2 fingers, they come into your ears, and then you start doing it. Just see. Take a deep long breath. Take a breath again. Breath again. So this was Bhramari Pranayam. You can initially start off with maybe 10 times you can do it, and then gradually increase it. A wonderful pranayam to soothe your body and mind, and your blood pressure will also be normalized. So this was Bhramari, but only thing is that you have to use your throat rather than mouth. This comes from here. So if it comes from here, it's very good. So the last pranayam that we do is, this pranayam is termed as enchanting of Om. So friends, as we know that Om is one word which is very powerful into the entire universe, and if we chant this, and many religions including Hinduism, Sikhism, Zoroastrianism, they have one way or the other confirmed this, and they adopted Om as the word which is there, and it is a very powerful word. So if we chant Om, again the same would be, we'll be closing our eyes. In 2 steps we'll do is, first step is Om, second step is Ma, O Ma, O Ma. Just see, and we can do it as per own will. We can do it for 1 minute or 2 minutes or 5 minutes, 10 minutes, depending upon the time that we have. This is again very enchanting, and this will give you a lot of relief. And I think it is very good for the for any kind of ailment, especially for BP and other chronic diseases, because it has a very positive impact on our body. Just see how it is done. In just 2 steps you have to see it. First step is Om. Second step is Ma. First step is O Ma. Just see. Take deep long breath, preparing yourself for Om. Deep long breath. Again, deep long breath. Again, deep long breath. Then relax. So lot of relaxation comes up, your mind is soothed, your body is soothed, your body feels relaxed, it is supple, it is free. So if you do it, you'll feel lot of relaxation after doing this. So depending upon your own capacity and the time you have, you can do it for 10 times, 20 times, 30, 50, and I mean it's not vigorous, it's not aggressive pranayam, so it is not in any way not harmful to the body. So keep your eyes closed. Lastly, what you can do is after these 5 pranayams, see there are 3 entries which are there in openings or holes. One is your ears, these 2, then is eyes, and then nose, and then mouth. So this is out there. So if we close all for a few seconds or few minutes, you will feel lot of relaxation and soothing out there. So what we do is we close the ears with these thumbs, eyes with these first 2 fingers, and then nose, these 2 fingers. We have not to close the nose, but we can put it under here, and so that the normal breathing is to be done. Nose is not closed so that we do not breathe. So these 2 fingers will come here, and mouth, we have these 2 fingers which will come on the mouth. So what we are practically doing is that we are closing all the doors and surrendering ourselves to the universe. So once we do it, you will see lot of relaxation and lot of shanti comes to you while you open your eyes later. Just do it. These thumbs come here, these 2 fingers here, nose, these covered by these, and mouth is covered by these 2 fingers. Just see. And we have to do nothing, normal breathing, and just think about your own Ishtadev or your own Guru or somebody who revers, and just think about them while you close it all. Just shut your doors and sever all connections from the world or the material world, and align yourself to the spiritual God. Normally breathe. Wow. It relaxes the entire thing. Lot of soothness, lot of shanti, and you feel you are in the heaven. You feel you are blessed after doing this. While keep your eyes closed, and now before opening your eyes, just rub your both palms of the hands vigorously, and then slowly bring them on your face, starting from your forehead to the throat. Just see how it is done. Slowly from forehead to the mouth and even to the forehead. Do it 2 to 3 times or 5 times. This is very good for your face. It will make your face glow, and it will also improve your eyesight. And very slowly you have to open your eyes.